Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Friday Food Talk right here on the PTP podcast. Hello, Jewel. Good evening. Good evening. How you doing? Smart Poker. Crazy Chuck with a capital K. How you doing? Renew Tone. Welcome. We got the black hat on tonight. 33 Ohio. Welcome to you, Mr. Spaz. Welcome. Thank you for the 117 gold pills. Appreciate it. Who else we got here? Scorprat 05. Happy Friday. Good evening. Good evening. So I hope everybody had a good Friday afternoon. Vanita 71, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, good Friday afternoon. Yeah, we'll all be hungry after this, I'm pretty sure. Hot dogs and tacos, that sounds good. So you have to go back. I was lost for a minute. Uh-oh. Oh, so good to have you back. Oh, thank you. Hello, Sherry Pittsburgh. Thank God it's Friday. I'm going to say right off the bat, in this morning's show, when we were talking about, we were going to have a show tonight talking about food and this, that, and the other thing. Oilman 94 was in the chat, and he said you're going to have a good breakfast. He says, all I know is you're going to have a good breakfast. Some of you might have seen that this morning when he said it, but what he did was he gave us a very generous donation, and we're going to go and having breakfast with my mother-in-law at his request on Sunday at El Torito. So once he gets here, I want to thank him for that. But I want everybody to know that Oilman 94, he was very generous. Let's put it that way. Again with the cable. Is that better? I don't know what the hell is wrong with the cable here. Hopefully that sounds good. Give me a 5x5 if it doesn't, or if it does, please. I think it was on Tuesday. Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah, Monday is when I went to get that thing stuck in my chest there. So yeah, we went back on Tuesday, and then Tuesday, Mo Better. Thank you very much. 17 Eric. Yep. What's up, Mrs. PTP? Oh, change of plan. Okay, well, I guess Mrs. PTP and her mom are going out and leaving me home, but I'm still going to thank him anyway for that. At least Mrs. PTP will get to reap the benefits of a great breakfast. That's okay though. I don't mind being home alone, being lonely and left here to do nothing but fend for myself. It's all good. I'm okay. So I guess I won't even talk about what's on the breakfast buffet at El Torito then, because I'm not even going to get any of it. The breakfast fajitas, I get none of that. I get none of the chorizo and egg. I get none of that either. Wow, how disappointing is that? Mrs. PTP coming in the chat swinging, just knocking the wind out of my sails. What's up, Jekyll and Hyde? How you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Um, wow. I get takeout. That's what I that's it. I gotta now DoorDash some bullshit for breakfast tomorrow. Oh wait, not even tomorrow. I don't even get to go out to breakfast with Mrs. PTP tomorrow because she has so many errands to run that I can't be a part of that. So, um, yeah. Quit your bitching. What does that say? You know, we'll throw your ass in the trunk and drop you off at McDonald's. Do you see how I get treated? And the funny thing is, Road Dog, what's going on? The funny thing is she's not kidding. She will literally put me in the back of the car and drop me off at McDonald's. And by the time I hobble my crippled ass over to order food, she may be done with breakfast. Yeah. There's the Oil Man. There's Oil Man 94. Oil Man 94. Thank you very much for that generosity. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew. We were just talking about how I will not be benefiting from your generosity, but Mrs. PTP and her mother will. I was told I am not allowed to go to breakfast with them, but that's okay though. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. No, a smart poker. I'll tell you what, it's hard enough to get Mama out of the house, and if she's gonna go out of the house, she can go. You see, yeah. I get nothing, and that's okay. I've come to terms with it. I've come to terms with being ignored and being left home by myself. Yeah, he's very, very, very nice guy. And the thing is that here's the thing though, I love Mrs. PTP enough to let her go do her thing. Maybe Oil Man, maybe I'll get some biscuits and gravy carry out. But by the time I get them home, after they're done gallivanting around the city, they'll be cold and stiff and hard and just throw them in the microwave. They'll be fine. But like I said, I love Mrs. PTP enough to let her go do her thing, and I'm okay with it. I'm treated like a king. Yeah, one that's been overthrown and thrown in a fucking dungeon. What are you talking about? Treated like a king? What king are you talking? What? Huh? What? And you're full of shit up to your eyeballs? What? Queen Bird, welcome over there on the what the hell are you on over there? The YouTubes. And Mike, what's going on? And I can't see somebody named Horace over there. I don't know about the whole king thing. You may be thinking of somebody else, but I'm treated more like a serf, like a beat up serf. Yeah, that pretty much like in a crypt. You're right. Eric 17 got it. I'm king shit of Crap Mountain. That's exactly right. But you know what's going to happen is I'm going to Uber myself over to El Torito because the breakfast buffet sounded really good. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it regardless. So, um, you'll fly out from Michigan with some. You see that, Mrs. PTP? You see that? He's gonna fly out with some White Castles for lunch. You see that? My God, could you imagine? That'd be so great. I'm King Lurk. There you go. I am Groot. What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, you know, it's all in good fun. No, don't turn the lock around. That means I can't leave my room. Stop that. Now as a matter of fact, tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Tomorrow, Mrs. PTP is going to do a lot of errands that she's been putting off for 100 years. So, one of the most important ones is getting the oil changed in the car. But then I think she's going to go get her hair cut, and then she's going to get new glasses, which is a good thing since she's the only one who drives now. Yeah, so yeah, tomorrow's a Mrs. PTP running the errands day for herself. So more than likely tomorrow I'll do a show in the afternoon since I'll be home all by myself. So, and then I won't do a show on Sunday because I don't care whether she likes it or not. I'm going to breakfast with her. So that's always fun. But yeah, she has to get new glasses and new sunglasses. She's only been putting it off for about 5.5, close to 6 years now. And she wants to get her hair cut. And I'm okay with that. She can do whatever she wants. So we decided tonight we're talking about food. And I started out with the El Torito because, like I said, on Tuesday, we really had a really good lunch on Tuesday when we came back from the doctor's office on Tuesday. And that's how we figured out the breakfast buffet there. But I'm going to tell you the truth, Mrs. PTP, because you're still out there. I know you are. The pill that you gave me this morning for what was wrong still hasn't subsided yet. So I don't know about that. Shopping list, duct tape, bandana going on. Oh my God. Why are you so mean to me? You're so mean to me. Spaz, get in there and handle Mrs. PTP, would you? Tell her to stop being so mean to me. Just to let you know that feeling is still there. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Anyway, and could it possibly be the plan to keep Mama out until lunchtime too? Maybe take her shopping and keep her out till lunchtime. What's up, Smokey Randy? What does it say? I'm going. If the raging boner is still there after 6 hours, seek medical attention. Just call other people. You don't need to seek medical attention. I'm going to make a bologna and pickle spread tomorrow with French. Oh, that's something that we need to get at the store. I want to get some of that sandwich spread. Thank you for reminding me, Oil Man. We were talking about that in the car the other day, because Mrs. PTP eats the sandwich spread with pickles. Not with pickles, I'm sorry, with peanut butter. Don't ask me about that. You're gonna have to talk to her about that on Sunday when she's coming on. It's terrific. But I do want to get some of that sandwich spread at Winco, so remind me of that. I don't know about well, I guess it'd be okay with pickles, with bologna and pickles. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. That actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, but I like it. It's like the sandwich spread that's like Thousand Island with what do you call it? Like with relish, big chunks of pickle in it. I like that stuff. Oops, not that right there. Oops, somebody gave one gold pill. Maybe that was Mez. That was Viagra? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Spaz blames me. Just say Nancy Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, you should get rid of that boner. Hey, what's up, Gambera? Can you use digital magnifying glass to read the chat? I don't even know what that means. What's a digital magnifying glass? Well, what I do is I just blow it up as big as I can. I kept the light off, the studio light off, because it's easier on my eyes. They're just I just hope my whole body is off today, and I'm attributing it to the chemo treatment. At least that's what Mrs. PTP said. So I'm everything is kind of funky with me. No, Smoky Randy, mayo is good. I love mayonnaise. April's mother loves mayonnaise more than I do, but sandwich spread, like Oil Man said, if you put it on bologna, on like French bread or even white bread, doesn't matter, anything but wheat bread, is really good. It's really good. I want to go to Sonic. Oh, I saw that. I saw a commercial for that. The pickled Dr. Pepper, or Dr. Pepper with a pickle in it. And we can try that. I wouldn't mind trying that. That sounds pretty good, actually. Everybody says that it tastes really good. It's regular Dr. Pepper with dill pickle juice or something in it. Now, Smoky Randy, if you're talking about something like Miracle Whip, yeah, then no. But yeah, sandwich spread is something that's really good on a sandwich. And you also have to look at the quality of the bologna. It has to be a good bologna. It can't be that crappy bologna. What's up, Duppy? Mayo is nasty. What? But not as nasty as celery. Oof. Cane's mayo is the only kind I can eat. That must be a brand name, right? Because, yeah, we have different brands here. Oh, see, I can't do the Miracle Whip, man. There was a long time ago that I could eat Miracle Whip, but over the years, the taste of it just makes me want. Bleh. It's just bad. Keep your pickle out of my doctor. Yeah, that's probably a bad thing. Yeah, well, okay, let's put it this way. Mama does not like mayonnaise at all. I was being sarcastic when I said that. Miracle Whip is like a salad dressing type of textured. It has a texture of mayonnaise, but it's actually a salad dressing, and it's just horrible. But yeah, Mrs. PTP's mom exactly is the opposite of what I said about mayonnaise. She can't stand mayonnaise, except for when you put it in other things that, mask the taste of it sometimes. Like her macaroni salad has mayonnaise in it, which is like an excellent macaroni salad. But it's not like you're eating a scoop of mayonnaise, because she puts 427 gallons of mustard in it, and it's actually pretty damn good. Look forward to that all the time. No, a 17 Eric, that's not actually true, because Boar's Head bologna, if you buy bologna like from the deli, like just like the stuff that's on sale all the time, you can really taste the difference if you buy something like Boar's Head bologna, which is it's really good, but it's also like $7 or $8 or $9 a pound depending on where you get it. Bologna used to be the cheapest thing on the planet to buy. Everybody would eat bologna because they couldn't afford anything else, but it's not like that anymore. I don't think I've seen Cane's mayonnaise out California way. We'd have to ask Mrs. PTP if that's something that she's seen, and because I've never seen it. Pretty sure it's a petroleum product like Velveeta. Oh my god. Kewpie mayo for the win. The Japanese make the best mayo. I mean, Randy, it's kind of hard. It's only 2 ingredients. It's egg and oil. I mean, I don't know how difficult it is to make mayonnaise. Fried bologna, yeah, fried bologna is good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Eric. Is that you have to be willing to pay the amount of money for good bologna. It's not like it used to be 30 years ago where you go to the deli and you can get a pound of bologna for $1, $25, $30, $40. It's not like that anymore. It's totally not like that. Boar's Head used to be the go-to for cold cuts, but can't afford it anymore. You have to wait till it goes on sale. Yes, that's exactly right, Duppy. We have Best Foods, which is Hellman's, here in California. That's exactly right. What is it? It's known as Hellman's east of the Rockies. No, definitely not Taco Tuesday or Thursday. When people type bologna in the chat, yes, yes, BOLOGNA. That's pretty funny that you said that, because Oscar Mayer has a name with BOLOGNA. What's up, Pian? Welcome. Ohio Kimmy. Bologna makes you horny. Holy shit. I did not know that. Now, the weird thing is, and this is something that Mrs. PTP always has a hard time wrapping her head around. When I grew up, we didn't really have a lot of expensive foods to eat. So we ate a lot of the processed foods. And one of the things, I am aging myself, Mrs. PTP, but it's the truth though, and it's okay. One of the things that I would rather have is processed turkey, which they still kind of make. They don't make it. They used to call it a turkey roll. And it used to be one of the most inexpensive turkeys sandwich meats you can buy. Ohio Kimmy, thank you for the cookie. Appreciate that. Cookies. There's some companies that still kind of make that kind of processed turkey, but Mrs. PTP can't eat it because she just doesn't like it. Or just regular bologna sliced up from the deli, which like 17 Eric said has that kind of like gritty bologna taste to it, because God knows what the hell is in it. Uh, yeah, it's foods like that I grew up on. Um, yeah, and people look at them now and it's like they turn their nose up at them. But um, well, Randy, it's not really fake meat. It's real meat. It's just lips and beaks and things like that. Eyelids. It's all that kind of stuff. Road dog. He says or ham. I like what they call chopped ham, and what it is like pressed ham together, and it's packed in water. That's something that Mrs. PTP is not a big fan of either. Um, thank you, Kim. She's not a big fan of that either. I love chopped ham. Uh, Hi, D. Richards. I'm feeling okay. I'm doing good. You guys make me feel better. Just being here talking to me. Turkey bits and pieces. Yeah, you got lips and beaks and eyelids and feet all ground up. But no, I'm just saying I grew up eating different foods than a lot of than other people, especially Mrs. PTP. Yeah, lips, assholes, you name it, whatever it is, it's in there. Um, why are you trying to defend our food to a guy that eats Vegemite? I don't know. Um, Randy's a whole different entity because he comes from a backwards country. I don't know why, but you're right, Duppy. I shouldn't be defending it. Yeah, I don't know about hearts and livers. Filthy, disgusting Satan paste? Is that what you call it? What the hell is that? But look, Randy, when that's all that your parents could afford to feed you for lunch, that's what you eat. Not everybody can afford all that expensive cuts of meat. Not everybody can go out in their backyard and shoot an animal and keep it in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? Some of us grew up in the concrete jungle. Ohio Kimmy, every time I hear the words liver and onions, I get a sharp pain in my right hand, because I just can't stand liver and onions. Um, the smell of cooked liver is something that I can't get around. I don't know, but I do like the Brunswiger. Is that what you call it? Brunswagger, Swagawagger. I don't know the stuff that comes in a tube. Um, that's liver. Somebody spell it out for me because I can't. I don't think I'm saying it right. Braunschweiger. As a matter of fact, that stuff on Wonder Bread with regular mayonnaise is absolutely fantastic. That's another thing I grew up eating. I have 3 boys in my house. We can't eat steak every day. Huh. Brun Brunschwager. Okay. Pate is delicious. It's not huge. Yeah. What does it say? Every time you mention bologna, Tubin gets a tingle and sensation. I had Tubin on today, Duppy. I don't know. I think you were there in the show this morning when we played that CNN clip, and we were worried that Tubin was going to whip it out at any second. But yeah, that's the only type of liver I can eat. Is that I don't know if you'd call that a pate, Brunschwerger, if you would call that a. Maybe that is what it is called. I don't know. But on white bread with um, regular mayonnaise, just and put it on nice and thin, and it's really good. It's really really good. Um, I agree with that, Randy. My mom used to make beef tongue, um, and it tasted just like a piece of steak. Um, she knew how to make beef tongue, and it was I don't know, but it was one of the cheapest things that you can buy, and it was a big, huge thing. Um, I wouldn't eat it nowadays because there's no way I would know how to cook it properly. Um, and I know Mrs. PTP's never had it, so um, but I can't say that. I'm not. I'm pretty sure she hasn't had it, but it's yeah, Duppy. That's another way you can eat that stuff. But like I said, I prefer it on white bread with just a little bit of mayonnaise. Slap it together, and it's really good. Going to go and finish watching FBI. Okay. Um, and she's done crying from laughing so much. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. Um, it would have been nice to see you on Sunday, but apparently that's not going to happen. Um, but we'll see you when we see you. I'll hobble myself over there to spend some time with you as soon as possible. Love you guys. We'll see you later. Yeah, elk. Um, I don't care whether it's bison, venison, elk, what any kind of game meat, as long as it's marinated in milk to where it breaks down the enzymes and the tendons inside the meat, I can eat it, no problem. Um, Otherwise, it has that gamey taste to it, and it just nah. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Although I remember the first time I bought bison, chopped up bison meat, and they come in like little square packages, like a half a pound. And I wanted to try it because I've never tried bison before. And it was an 80-20 mix. It was, 80 meat, 20% fat. And I made it into a couple of hamburgers. And we were outside one summer. I put them on the grill and grilled them up, and I was really impressed with the flavor of bison. Um, it did have a very slight little gamey taste, but very flavorful. I've never tried orange juice. I've always used milk whenever I had the opportunity to eat that kind of meat because I know it works. But I've never orange juice. It's the acid and the enzymes in the milk or the orange juice or whatever that breaks it down. So I guess either one would work. But I've never used orange juice. I've always known that milk worked, so I've always used it. Um, what does that say? You should shoot young animals. They're not very gamey at all. Huh. Have you tried ostrich? No, I have not tried ostrich. Um, I've had ostrich jerky, like a piece of beef jerky that was ostrich, but not like a piece of meat that was ostrich. Never did that. Um, on the way to Las Vegas, there's a where is it in Barstow? I don't know, someplace. Yeah, I think it's Barstow. There's like a beef jerky place um, where you can get like every kind of beef jerky on the planet. It was like this is where you stop to get gas before your last, 160, 70 miles to Vegas. Um, and I bought it. I bought it there, and then my son brought me back some kind of ostrich stuff from that place too. That was a long time ago. Is duck blood soup? Oh no, I couldn't do that. Could not do that. Duck blood soup. Nope. 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 Um. Yeah. That's one of the things that I have a hard time eating is like that blood pudding, like English food. Ugh. Or blood sausage. Just the smell of the iron in the blood is just I can't do it. Um, and a lot of people use pig blood and duck blood and to cook with. It's just nasty to me for some reason. I don't know. Nothing isn't too bad if you don't look at it closely. Oh yeah, that's true. Marmot. I don't know about a marmot. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Oh, I know what a marmot is. Yeah. No roadkill soup. We can't do that. That's just horrible as it is. No roadkill. Um, I watch TikTok. I watch TikTok all the time. Not TikTok, excuse me, Instagram. And I have my Instagram kind of catered to my local advertisements for Instagram for my local places, Los Angeles type area. And I get a lot of places, a lot of advertisements for restaurants. Um, and yesterday I saw one. Uh, what does it say? How about? Oh, I like head cheese. Yeah, I'll eat head cheese, no problem. Matter of fact, I'll eat head cheese like I eat the Bronzburger, just on white bread with a little bit of I would put a little bit of mayonnaise and mustard on it. But I like head cheese. You can't even buy that here anymore. You don't really ever see it anywhere. When I was growing up, we used to eat that all the time. But there was an advertisement for a restaurant that's probably 2 miles from my house, if that. It's a Mexican restaurant that just opened up. It's more than likely next to the Chinese buffet where we usually go and eat if we eat Chinese buffet in Hawaiian Gardens. But they make their own tortillas. Everything is homemade. They have I think it's on Saturdays. They have a buffet type of thing where you can make your own fajitas and stuff like that. And then they have a special Taco Tuesday. But all the food, everything looked so fresh, and for me, sometimes I'm like wanting to eat Mexican food more and more and more because I watch all these advertisements for Mexican restaurants around me. Um, I was going to talk to Mrs. PTP about that uh, yesterday, and I forgot. I took a screenshot of it. Pig brain and eggs. No way, man. Okay, look. There's no really reason to eat brains or anything else except for the meat, right? There's no reason to make fish eye soup or any of that stuff. You just eat the meat of the animal, and the rest of the stuff, grind it up and throw it away or give it to the other animals or whatever. Um, There's just some things that are just bad. You don't. Brains is one of them. What did that say? Fromage DP. Well, yeah. Hey, what's up, DeCobb? Um, actually, uh, basically, head cheese is like jowl meat from the pig and the cow. It's like the jowls or oil man. Correct me if I'm wrong, but because I don't know, and that doesn't sound like many people have eaten it. It's like the cheek meat, like the bacon, pig jowl bacon. And what it is it's sliced up into little pieces and it's processed and put together with a gelatin and then put into a big block and then sliced into slices. I mean, I don't know. I thought I like it. It depends on like Duppy said, if you put the Bronzburger with the rye bread and some spicy mustard, I would eat that with the head cheese, with a little bit of mayonnaise though, because the mayonnaise kind of offsets the gelatin taste for me. But I like that. It's really good. Malby, what's going on? How you doing? Ex-fiance. What the hell was that? Has chubbed monkey. Ah. Oh, it's like that one oh shit. What is that? That Faces of Death. If anybody's ever seen that, where they set the monkeys' heads in the thing and they smash it, and eat their brains. Oh my god, that was like back in this early 80s though. If anybody remembers those movies. Horrible. Yeah, ham hocks. Yeah, anything like that. That's I guess you had to grow up eating it or whatever, but it's it's just something that I would. I mean, if you can find it, now. Boar's Head still makes it, but you really can't buy it out here in California unless you go to like a specialty deli. Who the hell knows where that's at? And even the Italian deli that's just down the block, there's literally an Italian deli that's probably less than a mile away from me, up the block here, that is ridiculously expensive. And I mean ridiculously expensive, where I went there to go buy stuff to make an authentic lasagna like my mom makes for Christmas one year, and it cost like $170. It was just ridiculously expensive, and I don't know if even they would carry head cheese, but I couldn't imagine the price of it if they did, because it's just ridiculous. Oh yeah. Oops. Had to eat chicken foot at the Chinese restaurant once. I wouldn't eat a chicken foot. Now you can take chicken feet, other parts like that, and then you put them in a pot. You make a stock, right? You make a soup with it, but you don't eat the parts. You just use it for the flavor. But yeah, I don't eat no chicken feet. Sorry, and I see them all the time over there in the store. I would know. I don't eat no chicken feet. Century eggs are still the most disgusting thing I have ever. Are those the black eggs, Smoky Randy? Is if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I could be. They're just like black eggs. I mean, I don't. Yeah. And you know what we consider disgusting are delicacies in other countries, like Randy just said. Um, I don't know. Chicken fingers? I like chicken fingers. Not the toes though, but fingers are good. Uh, I am definitely not hungry from this food discussion. It went a little sideways there, Jewel. Usually, yeah, the ones that are they're black and they smell. Yeah, those are a delicacy though. I mean, people just yeah, I don't understand how people can eat some certain things, um, but they do. They people do. What can you do? Um, I don't know. You see, sometimes when you talk about food, you don't always talk about the good stuff. So tonight is one of the times we're not talking about the real good stuff. But I mean, it's bringing back memories because a lot of the stuff that we're talking about is stuff I grew up eating, stuff that my kids still eat to this day. Um, you know, just strange dishes that my mom used to make that my I used to make for my kids. Um, so I mean, there's certain thing like my daughter likes peas, and my both of my daughters like peas, and my mom used to make this dish called macaroni and peas, but it had like tomato paste and the certain kind of macaroni mixed with the peas and stuff like that. And you know how difficult it is to get a young kid to eat peas, and they absolutely love it, and she makes it to this day. Um, no, I've never eaten possum, and I'm not going to. You know, I like spam. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I like it. I'll eat it. I if I had a choice of something else, I'd probably choose something else. But spam is something that is an acquired. You have to know how to cook it or be Hawaiian. Yeah, I don't know. Um, what is it? My mother would eat pickled lamb's tongue for breakfast. Pickled? Did I read that right? Pickled lamb's tongue. Never heard of that one. Wow, that's interesting. I would have never even thought of that. I mean, you can pickle a lot of stuff, but a lamb's tongue? I don't know about that. What's up, Dr. Vales? Um, Now there's different kinds of spam that you can make now. They have all different kinds of flavors of it. The maple spam is good for breakfast. Yeah. Um, I know, like in Hawaii, spam is a big thing, and that's because the soldiers from World War II would trade spam for other food, and it got to be like almost like a delicacy or a staple in Hawaii and the Philippines and stuff like that, because a lot of the soldiers didn't like spam very much. But yeah, there's a lot of different flavors of it. Uh, yeah, that's right. Oxtail, oxtail has to be prepared correctly. Um, you have to have people who know how to cook oxtail. If you're putting it in a soup, or you're making it to grill it or to do, you have to have people who know how to cook it. Otherwise, it tastes like an oxtail. It's just saying. Yes, spam is considered a food, Randy. It's called spiced ham. Basically, it's chopped up ham that was fit into a container to give to soldiers to eat in the field, so they would have a protein to eat. Um, it's just chopped up ham with fat in it, so it would and packed in salt, so it can be carried for a long period of time. It's basically spiced ham. That's why they call it spam. Um, but yeah, it's a real food, and it's a hugely popular food too. Hey, what's happening, Ringer? Anything with grilled cheese is good. Kippers. That's fish, isn't it? Isn't that fish, Duppy? They're like little fish kippers, if I'm not mistaken. Best jerky ever. Goat. Nope. Now, speaking of the sardines, um, I don't know if you guys had like 99-cent stores where you are, or dollar stores or whatever. But when my kids were little, my ex used to buy the smoked oysters in the tin at the 99-cent store. Smoked oysters, sardines in the tin. Um, yeah, kippers of fish. That's what I thought it was. Uh, all those little processed foods type of deals. And she would give them to my kids when they were little, and they absolutely loved them. I couldn't stand the taste of the oysters or sardine. I'm not a fish person. I'm just not a fish person, so I can't really eat fish at all. But my kids absolutely love that stuff. Yeah, you see, I just have the problem with the taste of fish. I just don't like it. Um, yeah, but Randy, if that was a real smoked oyster you're talking about, or the little tiny processed ones that they threw into a tin with oil, it's just absolutely smelled horrible to me. But like I said, till this day, my kids will eat that stuff because that's what they grew up on. Their mother would buy 10 packs of them every time we went to the store. Um, I'm just not a sardine person, um, or any of that. I just can't eat fish. I can eat shrimp. I can eat crab, but it has to be like heavily buttered. Lobster's the same way. I can eat crustaceans, um, but swimmy fish like salmon or snapper or whatever, I can't eat that stuff. Um, Kippers are smoked cured herring. Ah, okay. Comes in oil. Okay, I got you. No, now hold on a second. I've eaten the pickled herring that's in the jar with the white sauce. I've eaten that before because that doesn't taste like fish. My mom used to buy that all the time when I was little. Um, I think they called it pickled herring, and it came in a glass jar with the white sauce on it. Yeah, Portugal has incredible tinned seafood products. Oh, Sherry Pittsburgh. Coconut shrimp is probably one of my favorites. And almost every time we go to the Chinese buffet, that's why I eat coconut shrimp. Um, I love coconut shrimp. But I guess I'm a crustacean eater, but not a fish eater. Um, if you consider crustaceans fish, I don't know. Let me see. Hold on a second here. Hold the phone. Hmm. Hold the phone. Need to see who's. Come here. Hold on a second. Okay. Sorry, somebody texted me. I don't know who it was. Um, no, Randy, that's absolutely not right. The buffet shrimp is not always the highest quality, but you can't find coconut shrimp unless you make it yourself anywhere else. Um, that was a sarcastic comment. I understand. Um, but the buffet that we go to, there's a station there where you can make your own. You can pick your own food that's raw, and you put it on this big old plate, including shrimp, raw shrimp, big raw shrimp, and then they put it on the flat top and cook it right in front of you. Um, which is pretty good because what you can do then is go to the rest of the buffet and get a scoop of the coconut sauce and put it on your fresh shrimp. And I've done that before. Plus, they have the very thinly sliced beef with onions and peppers, and you could put a ton of garlic on it and throw shrimp and mushrooms on top of that. It's really good, and it comes off the thing really hot and steamy. And mm, hmm shrimp is probably my favorite food. I can eat it until I'm baby shrimps. Yeah, I like shrimp. Um, I like breaded shrimp. Like I said, coconut shrimp. Um, just any kind of shrimp, really. I like shrimp. I'll eat it. Um, even when you go to the buffet, you make yourself a little salad, and then they have like little tiny baby shrimps, and you throw those in the salad and mix it up. That's really good. Um, Blackberry pie with a huge scoop of ice cream. That sounds actually. I got a bunch of blackberries in my refrigerator over here in the studio. I should eat those um, before they go bad. Is that what they're called, Major Adams? Bug shrimp, the little tiny ones. Even that one buffet that we go to, they have a whole sushi bar, which is it takes up one whole backside of the restaurant next to the desserts, and I guess they have a piece of shrimp wrapped with I think it's um, cucumber, a shrimp, and it may be like artificial crab meat or something, and then it's wrapped in the rice with the seaweed. That's pretty good. And then they drizzle some kind of hot sauce on it, like a hot paste on it. It's pretty good. Um, I kind of do like uh, I like sushi rolls, but without the fish. I don't know. if that makes sense. They call them California rolls. I like the California rolls with the artificial crab meat. Who the hell knows what the artificial crab meat is made out of? I mean, we'll never figure that out, but it has the artificial crab meat and then kind of like a little crab salad rolled up into a sushi roll. And then they have sushi rolls that are tempura vegetables, which are really good. Bill Gates has a new shrimp made from bugs. Oh, that's not good. That guy can ruin a wet dream. I'm telling you. It's just sad. That is just sad. So I wonder, this is the plan. I wonder if we can go out to breakfast on Sunday and then keep her mom out long enough to go to the Chinese buffet Sunday afternoon for lunch. That would be something. That would be a great Sunday. That would be. What's up, Stacks? All of those, everything that has a shell on it is a bottom feeder, basically. But they taste good. And as long as they're clean, I got no problem with it. Lobsters taste good. All the crustaceans taste good, actually. Yeah, I don't like the swimmy fishes. Anyway, how long have I been on? Actually, not for nothing, but I'm starting to get hungry for dinner. And I'm not in the best way to eat food right now, but I'm hungry. Unfortunately, and I say this unfortunately, no, he's a bottom feeder, Duppy. He has a shell. You're absolutely right. Uh, I like the taste of scallops too. They're like eating a little fishy marshmallow, just a little fishy taste to them. But yeah, you cook them right with a lot of butter and garlic on them. I was just say, unfortunately, the chemotherapy that I took on Tuesday, it's taken a couple of days to get into my system where it's supposed to be. And I've been nauseous all day long. Even taking anti-nausea pills, but I still have to eat stuff in order to take my medication that I take. So it's kind of difficult. And even talking about food right now, I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat because I have that nauseous feeling. But I definitely can go for some coconut shrimp right now. Thank you, Sherry Pittsburgh. Some coconut shrimp and I don't know what else, but that's and a liverwurst sandwich. That's what I can go for. Yeah, that's that's unfortunate that stuff has to make you feel the way that it makes you feel. I just wish you can go through a treatment without having all the stupid side effects to it, you know? Anyway, I thoroughly enjoy talking about food with you guys. Um, and White Castle was only brought up one time, which I was very surprised. Um, and that was by Oil Man, who was going to fly it out to me just to be mean to Mrs. PTP. Yeah, but yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to, when Mrs. PTP goes and gets all of her errands done. Well, errands. She's going to get her hair cut and go get her eyes checked and all that stuff. I may have her take me to the grocery store so I can go buy some white bread and some Bronzburger. I have mayonnaise already. I don't need mayonnaise, but um, so I can have that on hand to make some sandwiches with, because that really sounds really good. And there also used to be Oscar Mayer used to make a sliced Bronzburger with a little white border around it. It was like a fat border that's supposed to be like cheese or something like that. I don't know what the hell it was, but I haven't seen that in a number of years, because you could just peel it off and make a sandwich like that instead of spreading it out with a knife. But Smart Poker, it doesn't matter if it's Crystals or White Castle. We don't have any of those here in California. The closest sandwich place like that to get those kind of hamburgers is in Las Vegas, and I don't go to Las Vegas on principle. I can't stand Nevada. Um, Tuna salad. Ooh, that sounds good, Dr. Bales. I also wouldn't mind having some egg salad too. Egg salad sounds really good. Egg salad or chicken salad. Mrs. PTP makes a killer egg salad and chicken salad. Um, I told her it was a couple of weeks ago. When you sit there and you're just talking, and we were talking about having regrets, and I always said that one of my biggest regrets was not opening a restaurant or a food truck with Mrs. PTP so she can make her sandwiches, because she makes the bomb sandwiches. Doesn't matter what the hell she puts on them, they taste fantastic. Chicken salad, egg salad, ham and cheese, whatever the hell she makes the bomb sandwiches. And I was always like, we should have bought a food truck, um, and we should have went into, and right from the one when we quit the one business right into that business. But unfortunately, we had a certain turn of events that we couldn't do that. But um, she made to have like a sandwich, a soda, and a bag of chips. We could have been rich, because that's how good she makes them. Um, Everyone make a little change. Coffee is good for you. Energy drinks are not. Don't turn. What does that say? Don't turn your coffee into an energy drink. I'm down to 1 cup of coffee a day, which is very strange for me. I usually drink coffee, a lot of it, but I'm down to like 1 cup a day. Anyway, I think I'm going to get out of here. Um, find myself a little something to munch on so I can take my pills and go lay down. It's been a long day, but it's Friday. We made it through Friday. We didn't say one thing about any news tonight, which is fantastic. Um, but probably tomorrow, I don't know if it's going to be at 11 a.m. or 12 a.m. or 12 noon or whatever, but I'm going to do a show tomorrow because we're not going anywhere. Or I'm not going anywhere. She is. I'm not. So it'll make up for the Sunday. We'll be gone on Sunday. So we'll be doing the regular show on Sunday, the Sunday night chit chat with Mrs. PTP. But Saturday I'll do a show. I'll probably do a show sometime in the morning. We'll see how I feel. I don't know. We'll do what we can. I'm sorry, Spaz. I know you're probably hungry right now. So yeah, we'll do some new stuff tomorrow. So look out on the Pilled for the promo, and I think it also comes up now on YouTube, so you guys can see it over there on YouTube. Yeah, thank you very much, Road Dog. Good night. Good night. Appreciate everybody for all the gold pills, red pills, blue pills, and if you can make it over to Pilled, make an account. Get over there. Even though my eyeballs are bad, I can still read the chat better than I can over here. So make an account over on Pilled. Go to my profile. Start following me. That's all I got, and I greatly appreciate it. Everybody over on the X, the D Live, the YouTube, and the Pilled. I will see everybody tomorrow. We'll do some news. Once again, I want to thank Oilman94 for his generosity. Absolutely fantastic. And everybody else who donates to the channel. I greatly appreciate you more than you guys know. And still for all your prayers. I feel like I can talk to you guys about how I feel. And if I need to cut my show short or whatever, you guys understand. So it's like talking to family. I mean, it is talking to family. So until tomorrow, I'll talk to you all later. Have a great rest of your Friday night. Bye-bye.